So yesterday we had a huge announcement from Universal Orlando regarding the ScareZones and the upcoming show for this year, hashtag HHN29 Halloween Horror Nights. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, my favorite part about Halloween Horror Nights that I experienced, because last year was our first year, was the ScareZones. And partially because I hate things that jump out at me. Long story from when I was little. And I do have asthma. So for me to be able to enjoy even the ScareZones, I have to wear a medical mask. And I will insert a picture of that from last year now. Yes, I was in a wheelchair last year. I got hit. I tried a house, last year, Poltergeist, and I got hit right as we walked in. I did forget my masks the first night, and I got hit right in the face with a big hunk of smoke, went into my lungs. It was horrible. I could not stop coughing, sick, everything. So for Horror Night, so I was kind of stuck in a wheelchair for Horror Nights, just because of the smog and stuff, because it just really got bad in the evenings. But I really enjoyed the ScareZones because you could just sit there multiple nights and it would never be the same thing because the scares for each person would be different. So Monday on the 12th, Universal announced all of the ScareZones for Halloween Horror Nights, and they talked about the show that is going to be out. So let's get started with the ScareZones. The first ScareZone is Zombieland Double Tap, and it's from the Universal Orlando website. It says, it's time to brush up on those rules of survival. Based on the hit film and its upcoming sequel, this ScareZone puts you in the middle of the United States of Zombieland. The infection has spread, and bloodthirsty zombies are everywhere. The most important rules to remember, always double tap 4. Now, I will say I have never seen the first movie, so I don't understand the double tap 4, and that's maybe something that's more relevant to the sequel. So maybe it's a movie that I'll have to watch. Okay, this next one is really funny. It's Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe. And Rob Zombie got a little bit of a jump on Universal Orlando because he had this posted probably 20 minutes that it was officially coming before Universal Orlando even said, ooh, we have an announcement coming later. So I think they had to rush up their time frame of their announcement a little bit. It was kind of funny, but let me tell you, it hit social media pretty quick. So Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe. You know his music, now it's time to live it. Step into the heavy metal horror of Rob Zombie's music and imagery in this pulse-pounding ScareZone. From otherworldly beings to brutal maniacs, you'll come face to face with his twisted creations as the music cranks to a frenzy. The next ScareZone is Anarcade. An 80s-inspired arcade has taken over Avenue of the Stars. At first glance, you may think it's a party. However, you quickly learn that game over means a permanent end for you. Ooh. A gang of neon slashers are out to play, and this one's one game you don't want to lose. The next house is Vanity Ball. Now, this one, according to all the rumors, was right on. It's talking about plastic surgery. Now, and so here's what it says about Vanity Ball. Beauty is pain, literally. In the streets of Hollywood, your flesh becomes the canvas as blade-wielding artists slice up willing participants into horrific living works of art. Here, going under the knife takes on a whole nother meaning. And the last ScareZone is Vikings Unleashed. We're all familiar with the brutal Viking warriors. It's terrifying enough to think about facing them alive. Now picture facing them as undead. They have risen and laid siege to Central Park with an onslaught of gore. Bloodlust never dies. And of course, returning this year for the show is Academy of Villains. And Academy of Villains returns in an epic experiment of mind and body. Man's true nature is dragged out into the dark, gothic streets of anarchy. This wickedly talented group of artists is back for an all-new performance featuring a killer mix of visionary dance and extraordinary theatrics. So that's what we know so far in regards to Halloween Horror Nights. The only thing that's left is one house. As of this video, who knows when that's going to be announced. The rumor across the boards is that it's going to be House of a Thousand Corpses. Never seen the movie. Like I said, I really don't see a lot of the horror movies. But, you know, you never know what it's going to be. Comment down below. Do you think it's going to be House of a Thousand Corpses? Do you think it's going to be something else? Do you think that because so much has been like leaked or released or speculated that they might end up changing it just to keep people on their toes? Let me know in the comments below. So that's where I'm going to end this for today. Make sure and share with your friends, family, hit the bell and subscribe, and we'll see you in the theme park.